ladies and Larrys, back down here at the creek with Miss Echo. So I got 2 full buckets, 5-gallon buckets, as you can see, completely unclassified, and I want to run out this Dream Mat combo mat that I put in the Gold Fox Mini Monster. Got it all set up. I got the pump in the water there. But yeah, I'm curious to see. We already know that the Dream Mat is 1 pound lighter than the mat that comes, the new revised mat that comes with the Gold Fox. So we're already lighter just in mat alone, and that's by 1 pound. And that's at the beginning of this video. You should see where I put the 2 different mats on the scale. What I want to do today, it's not really about finding gold so much as I want to test this out in the Gold Fox. So what I'm looking to do is I want to run a full bucket through it, unclassified. I want to see the buildup in there. I want to see how much concentrates are we left with 1 bucket. And can we run 2 buckets without cleaning out? Because right now with the Gold Fox mats, I feel like I have to clean out after every bucket. If I can run multiple buckets without having to clean out, that's a huge time saver, a huge energy saver. So yeah, we're just set up here at the claim, the creek. Got everything set up, so I'm going to get this rolling, brush the mat out, and we'll start running this material. Alright gang, let's run some material and see what we got. I'm going to take the box out of here for now. Alright gang, so we're at 8 degrees on the Sluice box. I may need to increase that just a little more. Yeah, I think I need to increase the pitch on this to about 9 degrees. I'm at 8, maybe 10 degrees. Yeah, I think we can keep rolling, to be honest with you guys. And there's no point in cleaning that out. And the flare looks cleaner too. There's not as much black sand, so it captured it. I don't expect anything in this material, but get out of here. No. 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 Yeah, that way. Alright guys, let's shut her down. Do a clean out. That was 2 buckets. see it just releases all the material right out of there without a fight. It's going to be hard to see in the shadow, but we're on some real super fine gold, but it picked it up for sure right there at the top. There's a few flakes in there. Yeah, I'm going to throw this in the cons bucket. We'll go through it a little better at the house. Hey guys, so we're walking down the creek here. I spotted this little feeder stream cutting down through here. You can see where it's cutting in, streaming away. What I'm curious is, would there be anything down in here? Now, if you look, hardly enough water pressure to run a sluice box. You see this bank right here, and I'm going to zoom in. You see where it's cutting out in that tree? You see that material down there? And then it's leaching down like that. And this might be pretty good. I might take a pan, a couple of test pans right here, and see if that. And that clay. Flower gold, the sun's not going to do us any justice, but it's right there on the top. Tiny, right at the tip of my finger. Not really what we're looking for. Yeah, let's move further down the creek. Neat little stream though. Alright gang, so I pulled a pan off the back side of this bar. This one's got the zoomies. This one's got the zoomies. What are you doing? You finding something? What did you find? There she goes. The zoomies. The zoomies. Oh my god. The zoomies. Loves the creeks. Finding all kinds of stuff. Non-stop. Non-stop. Anyway, we're down here, so I pulled a pan out of here. Pulled a pan just to see if there was even a flake. Down here at the bottom, there's a rock right in here. I don't know if you can see it in the shadow. But right down here, I started getting decent color. So I may pull a couple of buckets out of here. I have the high banker getting it set up. I pulled a pan behind that big rock right there. Nothing, not a zip. I got in past, just to the left where the water starts slowing down. You start seeing those big cobblestones right there. I pulled 2 pans there. Nothing. Yeah, so far the best bet is deeper, about right in there. I'm going to pull 2 buckets out. Yeah, we'll run it through. Let's see what we do. Got plenty of batteries. Still working on the first battery, no problem. But I'll get this whole jammy set up and we'll get to running, guys. All right, ladies and Larrys, we're wrapping it up. Got her all packed up in the buckets. Got the backpack loaded. Overall impressions of Dream Mat combo mat in the Gold Fox Mini. I like it. It's lighter, it's easier to clean up between runs. It cleans out really easy. As far as cons go, again, like I said, it's less cons, less concentrates to have to pack out, so that's lighter. Overall impressed. I mean, the tail of the gun's going to be getting home and cleaning it up and see what we got, if anything, and you know, we'll pan it out and we'll take a look. But I mean, I don't think I was losing any gold. I've checked twice. The tailing's coming off at the end of the flare there, and yeah, no problems whatsoever. All right, guys, we're back on the bench. We got the cons, some cleanup tools here, empty snuffer bottle, a couple of magnifying glasses. Gonna strain the cons down again, just kitchen strainer. We'll separate out those two. I'm not gonna probably separate out the magnetics. I may or may not, depending on how this looks. Not expecting a big take on this. Like I said, this was more about running the Dream Mat versus the new improved stock mat that comes from Gold Fox in my Mini Monster. And cons wise, first thing off the bat that I noticed is that I got more coarse material out of this Dream Mat. There's more coarse at the end of the mat than the stock mat that comes with Gold Fox. So I got a lot of this coarser material. Not as much fine black sand, not as much sand or small stuff in general. I don't expect a lot out of this. When I went out there, I was just, if I found a flake or a speck, I got 2 buckets out of the area. I wasn't really searching for a big gold take. This was more, like I said, just running material. I wanted to really run material through the Dream Mat. I did single runs, clean outs, and then I did double runs, which means I did 2 full buckets without cleaning out, just to see how the mat behaved, and it behaved phenomenal. Of course, Dream Mat is Dream Mat, and this is the combo mat I'm speaking of. But yeah, we'll go through this. Let me get this set up here, and I'll get the bin ready. And I'm not going to sluice this out. We're just going to classify it with the kitchen strainer, separate out the two, and we'll pan it out together. Alright guys, I'll probably clip this through or speed this up one way or another, just for the sake of time. I'll try to get, it is pretty heavy, I don't know if that'll float in there and stay. Water bottle here. And we'll just rinse it out. Put a bit of black sand in there. Rinse this off. Clean. That'll work. Concentrate folds down. We'll take a look. Alright guys, got the strainer. I'm going to strain this down. I'm in an area that has tons of fine gold. It's better that. I work it here in the garage where I can take my time with it. Yeah, the kitchen strainer size. Nothing's jumping out at me just yet. But again, we won't know until we get down to it and start checking it out. But yeah, still slough off a little more of that water. All right, guys, got a catch pan under here that I'm going to use. It's always good to catch anything that. So what I do is, even though I go through this and pan it out one time, I take all my material and stick it in a coffee can, so at the end of the year I'll go through everything again and I'll run it through the sluice box and repan stuff. Let's go to the coarse side here. So here we go. So what I think I'm gonna do is put a couple of spoons at a time, and you can see a lot of black sands in there. We'll do maybe a couple of spoons in there. Take a look. A couple little pieces right in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Right in the riffles right here. I'll zoom you in. Maybe it'll focus. I'll try to get it in there. And it's right here. 1, 2. Might be still stuff in this larger riffle. I haven't backed it off yet, but yeah, 2 pieces so far right there. I see some finer gold up in here, and it's dump this water off so you can see how fine that is. Right at the tip of my finger in the first 2 riffles right here. Right there's 2 tiny little specks I can see, and then we have these 2 right here. Still have to work down through this as it'll catch in there, but just so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Super fine. There you go. you.